Welcome to the deep dive. Okay, let's talk about that feeling, when your drains start acting up, sluggish, maybe even backing up a bit.
Oh yeah, it's a classic homeowner headache.
Exactly. So today, we're focusing on the main sewer line for your house. And we want to dig into something important. The difference between just like poking a hole in a clog versus really cleaning the pipe.
That's the key. You've probably been there, you get a drain cleared, and then boom, a few months later, same problem. It's frustrating.
Super frustrating.
So we want to unpack the why behind that, What does a good, effective fix actually look like? We've been looking into how plumbers talk about this, how they approach mainline blockages.
And there are different ways they handle it.
Seems like it. Two main paths, really. And our goal here, our mission for this deep dive, is basically to give you the info you need to spot a proper, long-lasting solution. Save you some time, maybe some money. Definitely some frustration.
All right, let's get into it. So path number one, you mentioned it's common, but maybe not the best.
Yeah, often called the poke and go. It sounds kind of like what it is. Imagine your pipe is getting choked up with grease, maybe some free roots snaking in, just general sludge buildup over time.
Right. Nasty stuff.
With this method, a plumber might run a cable down there, but maybe with just a small cutting head on it. They're essentially just, punching a small hole through the blockage.
Just enough to get water flowing again.
Exactly. Creates that temporary channel. And hey, for a moment, the water goes down. Seems fixed.
But it's not really fixed, is it?
Not comprehensively, no.
Yeah.
Because think about what's left. You've still got grease coating the pipe walls. You've got bits of roofs that are just going to grow back.
Ah, so the core problem is still there.
Precisely. Layers of sludge are still stuck to the sides. It's really just setting the stage for the next backup. It's a temporary patch, not a real clean slate. And, besides just calling the plumber back, think about potential water damage from those repeat backups. Floors, walls, those costs add up fast.
Okay, that makes total sense. So if poke and go is the quick fix, what's the better alternative?
The better way is what the pros often call full diameter cleaning. It's much more thorough.
Full diameter, meaning the whole pipe.
Yes. Instead of just that small hole, they use cutting blades. But these are specifically sized to match the actual inside diameter of your sewer pipe.
Okay, so it's customized to the pipe.
All right. The goal is wall-to-wall cleaning, like scraping the entire inner surface clean, getting rid of not just the main blockage, but all that residue on the sides too. It's interesting. Some industry folks suggest homes getting these regular full cleans see way fewer emergency calls later on.
So it's less like drilling a tunnel and more like scrubbing the whole pipe clean from the inside. That must make a massive difference for preventing future clogs.
It really does. And there's another piece to this that's pretty important. Water.
Water, how does that work?
Well, good full diameter cleaning often uses water-assisted flushing while they're cabling. So as the blades break stuff loose...
The water washes it away.
Exactly. It actively flushes all that dislodged gunk. The grease, root bits, sludge completely out of your system.
Yeah.
It stops it from just settling somewhere else down the line and, starting a new problem.
Oh, that's clever. So break it up and wash it out. Don't just leave the mess sitting there.
Right. It's about removal, not just displacement.
And I guess they check their work afterwards. Don't just pack up and leave.
A good plumber should, absolutely. A proper job includes a post-clean flow check. They'll run water, maybe flush toilets, to verify the line isn't just draining, but draining at its full original capacity.
Making sure it's really clear.
Confirms the whole pipe is open and working like it should.
Okay, let's talk cost then. Because the poke and go probably seems cheaper up front, right?
It often is, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the appeal. But it can definitely end up costing you more in the long run.
How so?
Well, those repeat blockages we talked about,
Yeah.
each one means another service call fee. Those add up.
Yeah.
But also, and this is kind of sneaky, sometimes that quick fix can mask a bigger issue, like maybe the pipe is partially collapsed or there's a really serious root problem further down.
And just poking a hole doesn't reveal that.
Nope. It lets water pass, so you think it's okay, but you're delaying finding and fixing the real problem, which could get worse and probably more expensive over time.
Ah, okay. So you're paying for repeat temporary fixes and potentially letting a major issue fester. That sounds like a bad deal.
It usually is. The comprehensive cleaning the full diameter approach, it's more like hitting a reset button for the whole drain line.
A true reset.
Yeah. Aiming for a cleaner pipe, smarter approach, a longer lasting fix without shortcuts or just guessing.
Okay, this is really clear. So the main takeaway seems to be Really understanding if you're getting a temporary patch or a proper, thorough clean of that main sewer line is, well, it's crucial for homeowners.
Absolutely. Knowing the difference helps you ask the right questions and hopefully avoid future headaches.
It really empowers you as a homeowner.
Which leads us to a final thought for you to consider. Given that there could be hidden issues lurking in your plumbing, what specific questions should you maybe ask your service provider next time? To make sure you're actually getting that true reset for your main line, and not just buying a little bit of time.
Thanks for tuning in. Remember, when it comes to your main line, don't settle for half clean. At AA Quick, we do it right the first time. Call 314-429-7131. Mention this podcast and get $20 off your service. Tell them Jim sent you, and we'll keep things flowing.